We are heading into uncharted territory from an energetic perspective. Consciousness is expanding so fantastically right now that you may find yourself becoming untethered from the world or the reality that you know. Meaning, maybe you feel a little bit ungrounded. Maybe you're experiencing some ascension symptoms, a lot of lower chakra symptoms. Maybe you're experiencing throat chakra activations, heart chakra activations. That is your energy field moving into alignment or aligning or in training with higher frequency dimensional fields. Now, in order to assist that process along, it's important for you to start to become the observer of reality and not be that embedded participant in it. It's very much like watching a movie instead of being actually in the movie. The old is peeling away. We're creating space between this old matrix of reality, this dense universe, dense timeline, and we're starting to allow new to come through. But here's the thing, the new is a complete unknown. If you expect to experience the old as it moves into the new, it's going to limit what is available to you. So, how do we navigate this shift to a new earth? Well, it starts with becoming completely present in allowing things to unfold as they're ready to or when they're ready to, not to try to constrict things into an expectation based on a lower timeline. That right there shows you that you are still anchored and tethered to an old way of being that is an old you. A new you, the real you, is ready to start coming forward. Energetically, the stage has been set. It's like it's ready, the lights are on, it's just waiting for you to step up or level up into this new level of consciousness so that you can start to perceive and interact with higher dimensional fields. That's where your guides are, that's where your star guides are, deceased relatives, all of these amazing things that you have separated yourself from your entire life start to become available to you as you allow yourself to detether or detach from the old linear timeline. As we move up in consciousness, you're going to realize that time no longer has the same kind of a hold on you. It becomes much more fluid, much more pliable based on where you focus your attention. We are gravitational fields. There's a singularity in the heart space. You can affect the flow of time and how you experience it. So again, that is tethering or removing that tether that's binding you to a fixed linear progression of time. That is an old reality. We are moving into a present moment. And to get there, you're going to pass through these experiences. We call it the fourth dimensional field, where time becomes more pliable. So you experience things differently than you did when you were anchored into a lower frequency timeline. Again, the space is being held, the stage is set. And with that new higher frequency energy, those new heightened conscious experiences start to come forward. You're no longer going to experience yourself as being separated from the multidimensional you. Your spirit guides, your star guides, and others will start to become available to you. How are you going to perceive them? Well, if you are thinking in terms of a linear, separated reality, you're going to find a lot of resistance and challenges and maybe some fear regarding trying to communicate with these higher aspects. They are available to you now. Again, it goes back to detaching from this old, dense timeline, navigating through your fears and embracing your path, getting into that heart space, getting into the present moment, and simply allowing this new higher frequency energy to move through you so that you can experience it. And sure, anxieties and fears are going to manifest for you. You take it back to the heart. You get present, you sit with it and alchemize that energy. It elevates your physical body and it elevates your consciousness. It allows you to start to move up or rise up and perceive all of those multidimensional aspects of you that you have separated yourself from by, again, being anchored to a linear 3 reality. Remember, everything is happening in the present moment. As we came down into this dense universe, it flattened out into a timeline. As we go back, we're simply reversing that process, rising up and pulling everything together and moving it through us. So you'll be able to just start to experience all of these amazing things when you clear the clutter of the old way of being. So the old way is habit. You've been doing it your entire life. It's going to continue to come up. It's going to continue to show you what needs to be released. So bring awareness to where your fears and limitations are, where your programming is, where you've been traumatized, as that rises up, and realize that that is being asked to be seen and to be released. It no longer serves you. It no longer has that power over you unless you choose to give it power. A lot of those choices were previously unconscious choices, but now you see it happening. As these old aspects rise up, you are making a conscious choice to no longer allow them to control you. So you are elevating away from that old 3D linear timeline, and you're allowing yourself to be present with whatever dense emotions come up. That is setting the stage within your body to match that stage that's already set by your guides and your higher self, to rise up into it and start experiencing all of those incredible connections. So as you continue to get present, as you continue to get centered, focus a little bit more on where the old is rising up from within. It's simply rising up to be seen. It's rising up to be loved. It's rising up to be let go. Bring it into the heart. Bring it into the present. Don't let the old ways of being constrain you or keep you limited. There is an amazing, expansive world, reality, ready to come forward. Collectively, that stage is set as well. Others are starting to awaken. They're starting to face their fears. Be that beacon of light. Be that light worker. Anchor the light. Hold that space and allow others to experience the truth of who they are through you. This is a magical time. Things are accelerating. You will continue to rise up into higher frequencies, and all of those gifts, all of that magic that you subconsciously have been separating yourself from will start to move into your experience.